On the dynamic side, like as you mentioned, all this is very data driven, right? And so we kind of think about it in two ways. One is the environments being dynamic, and then personalization, which I can talk about in a second. But the environments can be responsive, and by environments I mean the 3D spaces that people are in, or the 2D or 3D objects they're seeing floating around them, depending on what kind of technology they're using. So that can be things like product changes, like retailer updates, brand updates, like logos can change in real time. Logos can maybe be personalized depending on the person, right? Like it would also things like stock availability. So having a bunch of systems that are integrated so that like if something is available or not available, maybe the system can say, hey, this isn't available or it's 2 weeks out from shipping. Maybe you would like this, this, and this. We'll be able to do lots of interesting things with that. And then also, it could be dynamic because of other users in the environment. So these things can be multiplayer. You mentioned the gaming industry. There's lots of, multiplayer games out there, and there could be other people in the environment interacting with items, interacting with objects, leaving messages. It could be a social experience. There's lots of interesting stuff we'll be able to do there. On the personalization side, that has more to do with like the individual shopper's experience and them getting uh, getting what they want out of the experience, right? Shopping how they want to shop. So some folks are going to want to stay at home, drop into VR, and they're going to want to go to walk around a 3D space, right? And maybe there'll be other people there. Maybe they want to do it alone because they're not feeling particularly social that day. That's all fine, right? And other folks are gonna like be at home, but they want a mixed reality like shelf to appear in their kitchen or inside their fridge, right? Like depending on the technology they're using, all that is possible. Other folks, as we said earlier, like physical stores are still going to be a thing, but you can use the technology to help them if they want to be more efficient when they're shopping, find exactly what they want. Other shoppers are going to want to explore, maybe learn something new. The idea of like having a chef talk you through using an ingredient in a new way, or even like I'll geek out on products sometimes where I want to know like where did this coffee come from? Like where was it grown? How was it sourced? How was it like? And you can drill down into that stuff, and you can visit the facility where it was made. Why not, right? Like all that stuff is will be on the table.